fire. But have you guys seen South America? What about Africa, y'all? Like, the whole planet is on fire. Something has ignited wildfires throughout the whole planet simultaneously. And they're only speaking about California. Y'all, the whole planet, y'all, France and all.
Fires in the western United States. The whole earth is under, like I said, some sort of a wildfire issue. Going up here to Canada, you can see there's hundreds and hundreds. Coming over here to the eastern United States, where there have been issues in northern New Jersey with regard to, they actually showed the ground smoldering in New York. I haven't verified that video yet, but I do believe the video is valid. Wildfires in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, you name it, there's wildfires. Down in Florida, of all places, they do get wildfires from time to time. I lived in Florida, I actually saw a few here and there. Some of those could be controlled burns, but as you can see, all across Cuba,
look at Mexico,
northern, South America,
Canada's on fire, places on the East Coast is on fire.
Let me know what y'all think about these fires. Comment down below. The word to everybody. We back with another review reaction. Tap in with your boy. Let me know what's up with y'all. Your boy Point Guard back with another review. We here. What's going on with the collective? Tap in with your boy. Let's watch these videos. Let's go. Let me know what y'all think about this. Is it real or fake? Tell me down in the comment section. Shit crazy. It looked real to me.
I don't know if you know this, but the government is secretly running a human alien hybrid program. Look at this video right here. What you see in these cryogenic chambers is the result of human and non-human DNA mixing with each other. You see this? Humans are clearly in charge of this operation.
Let me know what y'all think about this one right here. I think it's really
fake. Humanoid can start to look as time go on. They grow them in them chambers. And look at that. That is way more human looking than it is extraterrestrial. Now why they do this, I do not know. They have their own secret agenda. But you best believe this program is something that these whistleblowers talk about a lot. Look at this. Whistleblower leaked this footage allegedly.
Let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think it's real or fake? Comment down below.
The rich are now eating biblical mermaids, and they are starting a war we cannot finish. People were terrified after a fisherman, Landon, went viral for exposing that he reeled in something that turned his face pale white, describing the creature as biblical, as it was not only 5 feet tall, gray, had gills all over its face, but half human looking, and it's exactly as the biblical verses describe. And it's happening all over Hollywood right now, hiding in plain sight, and their bodies are being stored inside the celebrity mansions. But it gets worse, as Landon describes huge fishing companies that are marketed as finding exotic fish are actually dedicated to hunting this, using sonar equipment to find mermaids, and their human-shaped bodies are being used for dinner. With the Book of Enoch at 19:2 calling mermaids our fallen angels, and modern Hollywood often being referred to as demonic, many have referred to when demons start eating angels, it will be over for all of us very soon. And if we never hear from Landon again, we will all know he was telling the truth.
Head crap. Does anyone remember at Trump's hearing in 2024 for his felony charges, this Secret Service agent standing in the back with his head like growing in size as if he's some sort of shapeshifter? Now, we have known that many people close to the president have been aliens in the past, especially with the reveal of demon face syndrome on the news, where they were telling the entire country that you're going to start seeing people with strange faces, but it's just something messed up in your own mind. They're definitely not aliens or anything. They're definitely not demons. But in fact, they are, and they're just trying to fool you. This is not normal. It's not normal for your head to shift in size. This leads me to believe that the elites are in fact traveling to these secret continents that exist on the perimeter of the internet from the middle of the ocean. What do you think? Could something like... Have you heard about this creepy mermaid? This is the account of a girl who claims she is a real mermaid. All of her videos are only 2 to 3 seconds long, but they still get millions of views. In one of her videos, she says she is exploring Point Nemo. It is one of the most isolated places in the entire ocean. There you are actually closer to astronauts on a space station than to any land on Earth. The way she looks into the camera is honestly unsettling and scary. In her videos, she shows what she claims are her gills and her unusual skin color. Many viewers believe it is just a costume or very advanced editing, but others have raised some interesting questions. If she really is a mermaid, where did she get a phone?
Mermaids do not just live in the ocean. There is a girl on this app, and allegedly she is a real mermaid. Look at that picture right there. This is a screenshot. And the first thing people was going to say is, that's AI. That's not AI right there. This is some next level siren mermaid shit. Matter of fact, look at this.
This girl on TikTok is blowing up because she claims she's a mermaid. And she's showing proof. Not makeup, not filters, but webbed fingers, needle-sharp teeth, and what looks like an actual tail. Every post she drops hits tens of millions of views. But here's the part that's freaking people out. She says mermaids aren't cute or friendly. They're predators, sailor hunters. Yet in her videos, she acts calm.
Right here is wow. Apparently Diddy just can't stop making the fucking news, yo. I knew when he brought all those MAs that Thanksgiving that somebody was going to put the motherfucking extortion game down on him. I guess he wasn't having it. They ran up in his cell, poked him in the eye and all that shit. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. Diddy's entire journey from rags to riches, back to fucking rags, is just a phenomenal story, man. If a motherfucker really take a look at it. Now he's sitting in there missing a fucking eye on some Charleston White shit. Hey, yo, this shit is crazy, man. Shout outs to everybody who support Diddy or whatever the case may be. Your boy missing an eye. If you haven't heard what happened, man, go ahead and hit the search engine up above and ask TikTok what happened to Diddy at the penitentiary that he's being held at. Yeah, this shit is crazy, but he'll be alright. At least he still got an eye to count whatever money he gonna have left after all of the fucking litigations and all the shit is over with. Yo, Diddy's with the shit, yo.
Point guard, team lived it.
Bros for life. Hey.
Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo.
Y'all know what we doing with it.
Boo, 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 boo.
Squad.
Hey.
What's the word, everybody? We back with another review reaction. Tapping with your boy, let me know what's up with y'all. Boy, Point Guard, back with another review.
You little fucking crazy, yeah.
What's going on?
I keep that iron by my side. I'm traumatized.
We're not paying attention. But ever since CERN shut down, things have been totally different. Case in point, who is this man right here? And after you tell me who he is, because I know everybody knows his name, I want you to tell me how his last name is spelled. So for those of you that don't know,
This is a famous American pastor. His first name is Joel, and his last name is Osteen. At least that was his last name years ago. But right now, they're saying that his last name isn't the same last name that we all know it is. Now, if you know him, you know for sure that his last name had an L in it. Olsteen. But ever since that hydrogen collider machine shut off, this is what they're saying his last name is now. But you're going to have a lot of people say, that is his last name. His last name never had an L in it. Well, if that's the case, then what is this? And don't tell me this is a computer error. See, what it is anything that's digital can be altered. It can be changed. But one thing you can't control is computer error. Why is the L here and the L isn't here? And we can go down a couple of rabbit holes of things that happened since CERN shut down. Fruit of the Loom Cornucopia, Chick-fil-A K, Bernstein Bear, and the list goes on. But the question I need to ask you is, why do you think they're doing this? Or do you think we jump timelines? I know what I think.
Saying that Germany blew up the Statue of Liberty? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, so in 1916, one of the defining reasons why the United States entered World War I is actually because Germany attacked the Statue of Liberty.
Let me know what y'all think about this. Comment down below.
Hundreds were injured, and it caused hundreds of millions of dollars of damage. Do you remember learning that? To this day, we still commemorate Oklahoma City, Pearl Harbor, 9/11. We remember every attack that's ever happened on U.S. soil, but somehow this attack on the Statue of Liberty that brought us into World War I just wasn't taught in school, and I would say 99% of the public has never heard of it. It's an example of the U.S. education system being trash, or is this another Mandela effect, where we've just entered a timeline where things have happened that nobody remembers? And those renovations that took place on the Torch, that wasn't just because. I remember the renovations that happened in like the 70s and 80s. You thought it was just because? No, those renovations were because of this attack. Like, how crazy is that? How is that not something people discussed? Like, oh, hey mom, why are they trying to fix the Statue of Liberty? Oh, we got attacked. How is that not a conversation? It was just a random thing that we did just to fix the Statue of Liberty. I just don't understand how this wasn't a bigger bullet point.
It came back. Look at his drink. The K came back. Now, I was there before and it left and it came back. People are saying it has something to do with those 4 letters. And the first letter starts with a C. Something is going on out here, guys, and things are changing and going back and going back and changing and going back and going back and going back and changing. Yo, first of all, the K has always been there. Then the K left, and it made people think that the K was never there. Now the K is back. What is going on out here, guys? And based on this, I'm starting to think that we are living in the Matrix. People are saying that we're living in a simulation. If they could change that, then that would mean nothing.
Okay, y'all need to hurry up here. Like, seriously, we're encased in flames now.
You guys gotta go backwards. Go.
You guys got a light now, or what? Did you guys get that light? Oh yeah, they're clipping. Woo! That's a meat and a half, eh? This could potentially overtake us.
Ils nous ont demandé en fait de préparer un sac. Pour l'instant, il n'y avait pas d'évacuation, mais fire story in America is not just one flame front, it is a whole patch. And across the United States, there are 51 uncontained large fires with almost 1 million acres burning on large fires and 2,300 personnel assigned. National fire activity is now at preparedness level 2, which means the fire load is growing and resources